Hey guys, it's Witch. I wanted to talk about my Korra Nendoroid today. I was given this as a late Christmas gift from my roommate Amanda. Um, there's a few things I want to talk about with this particular Nendoroid. This is only my second Nendoroid, so keep that in mind. I'm not an expert. I do have a few more on the way, and I have played with her quite a bit already. So I'm gonna tell you what I know based on that experience. I've already done a photo shoot with her as well, as you may have seen if you watched some of my vlogs. So starting with kind of the literal base. Starting with the literal base, it's a small one compared to the Haikyuu ones, but this is the standard Nendoroid base from what I understand. It's got the peg for the back, and it does all the standard. Yeah, it's pretty standard, simple, but it does what it needs to do. She comes with her extra parts on top of the ones that I already have on her. This is the biggest one that, unless I lose it, I'm never going to have a reason to have this, but they always include an extra neck joint, and it's got a little smiley face on it, as you can kind of see. That indicates it's a Good Smile official product instead of a replica. So before I go any farther, I just want to say her number is 646. Here is some details of her box. I have removed some parts of her box from the inside and stuff, so it is not all here, but I'll show you what I can. Here's the side panel and the top. They've always got like nice little poses on the side, and then here's the back of the box, what you can see of it. With my camera at this angle, you can't really see a lot, but yeah, it's a nice box overall. I don't put a lot of stock in the boxes like a lot of collectors do, so I'm not too worried about it. So as far as what she came with, she comes with 4 element pieces. Obviously, earth, air, wind, and fire. She comes with 2 face plates, 4 arms, and 4 legs. Her arms and legs are the ones that you see on her, and that is obviously also one of her face plates, which is just kind of a determined expression. Then her other face plate is the avatar state, and she's got some bent arms, and 2 bent legs and 2 like straight legs. So that's, yeah, and her arms are not at all interchangeable like some are, because she's got the wristbands and stuff on there. Her ponytail moves, which is something I saw noted pretty early on. And so do her small pigtails. She does separate at the waist, which is not the case with my Suki Nendoroid. And this over part comes off. She doesn't fit back together right without it though, so it seems, I don't know, a little silly to me. And obviously her faceplate comes off as per usual. If you want to see that, you can look up any of probably 1,000 tutorials. So in reference to switching her parts out and stuff, I find her a little more difficult to work with than Suki. Her pieces don't like to stay in, which is pretty much the opposite of Suki. Suki's took some work to get in, but once they were in, they're in. Hers don't like to stay in, and I've heard of other people having the same issue. And there's really not much you can do about it from what I've seen. They stay in there as well as they can, and I make it work. And then, as I said, she comes with the 4 elements. The water and fire are particularly nice. That's these 2 here. They are clear, so I found that shining colored lights through them make some really fun effects. They kind of give, especially the fire, kind of give the effect of it glowing like a real fire would. The earth piece is these two small little rocks. And I'm very afraid I'm going to lose these because they're very small. And they're kind of hard to see. They don't really pop up well in photos. And this is the air piece, which honestly I'm not a huge fan of. You can do some kind of cool stuff with her standing in it, but outside of that, it doesn't really do a lot. Like, as far as pose-wise goes, you can obviously put whatever you want in there that she could be lifting, but compared to something like this, or even this, the options are a little limited with the air, which I know kind of stinks, but it's not a big deal. I was just excited they included all of them. But yeah, overall, I don't have any complaints with her paint job or anything, which is good because, as I'm sure you guys know, they cost quite a bit for small figures, so I would be kind of upset if there was something majorly wrong with them. Her head does move. You have to move her ponytails around, though, if you want her head... Oops, I'm not even on camera doing it. You do have to move her ponytails around, though, if you want her head to twist all the way. And like I said, you can kind of see that her arm joints are loose. And her legs are sometimes the same. Her waist is really bad about falling out, too. So, yep. Let me know if you guys have any questions about her, her capabilities, her poses, etc. And I will try to get back to you. So that's all I have to say about her. Have a good day. Bye.